What's up, Chatty Better Gang Squad? This is your girl Chat with Kay, and I'm back because I have something to say. But if this is your first time tuning into my channel, there's something that I ask that you do, and that is click like, click share, and click subscribe, and then turn on your notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload another video. Guys, I was really hoping that the world would not lose DMX. So this video, I'm just going to just speak about how I really used to watch this man's, well, not watch, listen to his music and watch all of his movies. I know that we all have our issues and all of us have struggles of some sort or another. And his, everybody know that his was addiction to drugs or whatever the case may be. But that's not to take a jab at his character or whom he was. I still have much respect for the man because he really tried on numerous occasions to fight this demon called addiction, drug addiction. But I want to also say this. When I was going back trying to find some information of what was what and what is this. Okay, so I was seeing a lot of different reasons why, he had his heart attack or whatever. So I'm just going to say this. I don't know what to believe because so many different supposed to be credible social media platforms have said this. Oh no, that's misleading information from on this side, this. So all I'm going to say is that some huge platforms have announced that he had a heart attack and he had a drug overdose. Some said he had the coronavirus. Some said that he took the vaccine for that ugly bug, whatever the case may be, and side effects from that led to this. So at this point, he is no longer among us, so it really doesn't matter what his cause of death was in some aspect, and let me put that like that. But that's not why I'm here making this video. I just want to say to the world that I was a huge DMX fan. I really was. I liked his music back in the day. I can remember going to get my kids from school, and back then I had this little, I forgot what it was. I had this little car, and it was, I had put some systems, sound systems in the vehicle, and the music would be really, really loud. And my kids was like, Mama, when you come pick us up, had the music blasting. Because they used to love to hear me roll up at school and pick them up. And it was like boom, 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 boom. Way back in the day when I was just not living right. Okay. But he was one of his music was a lot of songs that I used to play. And Rough Riders, that song, Stop, Drop, that one. I don't want to get copyrighted for singing, but that song there, and it had a lot of strong beats to it, and you used to just pump that song and just ride. Because where I grew up at, we didn't have really too much to do because it's a little small town, and if you blink, you missed it type town. Okay, country girl, way back in the country where the stop signs say, whoa. Okay, so it was just, we used to come out in the evening time, and we had what we called a playground, and the playground was where all our guy friends, boyfriends, whatever it was that we was trying to do, hang out with our girlfriends and all that. We all met up where it calls the playground. So we was just always up there, and you could hear people blasting his music. You could hear people roll past in their cars. We used to just get in a car, and because at that time I could drive. And get in a car, and we used to trail each other and just to ride through a town, and we just to blast his music. I mean, it was with some fun times on his music, and I had a lot of respect for DMX. I really did. But I'm also going to say this. None of us has the right to judge another. None of us. don't. You know, it's one thing I know going by hearing DMX speak when he was trying to kick this whole drug addiction type situation. He would still always say how he talked to God. He will always say, I can't do this without you. He will always say, I can't do this without you. And he used to talk out loud to God and ask God to help him. So I know this man had a relationship with the big homie. I know that he did, because I could, you know, if you kept up with him, he would, at some point in time, he would do speaking engagements and he would talk and this and this and that. And he will, you know, he was just trying to kick it. He really truly was. And then on some of the social medias that I saw, they said he wasn't even, there was no drugs in his system. So I don't know what his real cause of death is, but I'm sure that months down the line, it's going to come out, you know, after they do the whole, you know, autopsy and all that kind of stuff and all that stuff. But that doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that, can we please let this man have some eternal peace? Because even after he's gone now, which was yesterday, I binge watched on a lot of his movies, just looking back at him, and I'm like, man, this is a tough one. Even though we have lost rappers, actors, actresses, famous, and all those type of things, but this one is hitting close to me because I really was a DMX fan. I really truly was. Okay, I used to just sit back and like, And when I watched that movie Cradle to the Grave, I watched it last night with him and Gabrielle Union. I watched that movie last night. I was like, because I was just been watching. I'm like, man. And I tossed and I turned. I was like, man. And I took this as if I knew this man personally, but I didn't. But I just felt like I did, because I was such a big fan of his. And I just want him to get some eternal peace. And I hope people would just leave his battles of whatever it was out of the equation and just say, hey, you know, rest, my brother, rest. Because, you know, he left, some sites say he has 15 kids. Some say he has 17 kids. I don't know how many kids he has, honestly, because I'm not one of his baby mamas or wifey. Okay. So this, however many kids he had, I hope that they can find some peace why he made his transition. It really doesn't matter, because we all have to make that transition one day. And what's important is that we have a relationship with the big homie, because you want eternal life. Because if we follow the big homie, and this is for me, okay, when this is how I feel, this is my spiritual journey, okay, I feel like this. You only have to die one time if you live for him. Our lives is not ours to live. It's his, okay? And if you have the opportunity to have breath in your body each and every day until it's time for you to make your transition, I keep saying it over and over and over and over again. Do something positive. You got 1,440 minutes to show someone something positive. So why are we taking one of those or two of those or five of those minutes in a day to attack this man's character? His family will see all this stuff and will hear all this stuff. His children, his mother, his wife, his fiance, everybody will hear what they're saying about DMX, you know? And I was shocked because I was on TikTok last night, and I was shocked when I saw his sister sharing a part of his life that nobody knew, okay? And she was in tears. She was just crying because she was telling the story how DMX mother took him to a boys home, whatever the case may be, and left him there, a group home or whatever the case may be, and left him there. And she was very emotional about it. And she was saying that how that traumatized him. And so it seemed like he started having battles even when he was a kid. And I didn't even know that. And listening to her last night, I was like, oh my gosh. You know, so let's just honor him in the right way. He can sleep in peace. Okay? Let the man sleep in peace. All right? I didn't want too much of anything. This was my tribute to him. I wish I could play his music or play a clip of him like the bigger social media platforms, but I don't want them to hit me with a copyright. Y'all know how YouTube is. But just know that there is stuff out there everywhere. But for me personally, I don't have anything bad to say about anybody. Okay? I don't. I don't have the right to judge. No one has the right to judge me. We say this all the time. So DMX, sleep, my brother. You will be dearly missed by many. And I'm one of them. Okay? So I'm going to get off of here. I just wanted to say rest in peace to DMX. I just want the man to be able to sleep in peace. And my condolences go out to his mother, all of his children, how many they may be, whether it's 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 20. Okay? My condolences to the whole entire family. May they find comfort as they deal with this loss, because I know it's painful. I know that it is. And I'm glad to hear that the hospitals was letting his kids come in one by one to have some time with their dad. I was like, okay, great. And you know why they all couldn't go in there together. We all know that. But anyway, I didn't want to say anything else. I just came here to say, hey, rest in peace, my brother. Today is Saturday. I got to go and record, and I can't say I have to go and record my videos for the week. And you're going to still see me with my Chatty Batty shirt on, okay? Because I'm not doing all that laundry. I don't have the time. But, again, DMX, rest in peace. We're going to miss you dearly, okay? Until we all see you again. And I don't have anything else to say. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.